Music is life.
Music is life. And
universal language.
Exactly. And with that, I would like to introduce Neon Union to their Hometown Jams After Hour podcast.
Let's go.
Thanks for coming, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Thanks for having us, man.
Now, as we were talking earlier, this is your first time in like Northwest Indiana, outside of Chicago?
I think so. Yeah. I mean, we've been through the area, but not stopped to play.
Exactly.
Right.
I think, like I was saying earlier, Fort Wayne is kind of like the furthest we've been up to play a show, and that's more east. So
yeah, the more east.
Closer to Ohio. So.
Now, so I know you guys have a very interesting dynamic how you guys got together. So please, like, explain how you guys got to get together. Because I know, Leo, we talked earlier, and you did stuff from Pitbull to Rick Ross, and now, well, you started out in country, then hopped over to, like, you know, hip hop, Pitbull, and now back in country. And then Andrew, you went to 5 different colleges.
Yeah.
So it's just, please explain.
Yeah, we'll tell the story.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'll start. I mean, I'm from Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, so Mayberry, the Andy Griffith Show. It's a real place.
Got one bullet in your. Right?
Yep, right there.
Just
Andy,
one bullet.
Andy'd be a good time to use my bullet.
One bullet.
Yeah,
that's right.
So it's a real place, man. It's a small town right below the Blue Ridge Mountains, about 10, 15 minutes from Virginia, and I love it there. Lots of good family and stuff and friends.
Wow.
And I miss it, but small town. So yeah, I did the whole 4 colleges in 5 years thing. I'd been to Nashville. I went to Belmont for a year. Wasn't really for me. Decided I wanted to get like a regular degree.
Breaking stuff.
Sorry. Oh,
That's how I talk it. This is what makes it, right?
Absolutely.
Stuff like this happens.
Oh, we're good, man. I'm good.
Awesome.
Yeah, but I went back, finished at NC State, and I decided I wasn't done with Nashville. Music's always been a part of what I wanted to do, so decided to move back. I had a job interview in Franklin area for a flooring store. I grew up doing floor covering stuff, so I was coming out to Nashville for that job interview, and I met Jimmy Allen on an elevator at the Cambria Hotel. Random as can be, bumped into him. Connected with him on social media, didn't think anything about it, and 6 months after that, I was about to play Whiskey Jam downtown, big songwriter round, and Jimmy was sitting there. I'm like, hey, man, do you remember me from the Cambria Hotel? He's like, yeah, man, I can't wait to see you play. I got up there and jammed out when I came off stage, man. He was like, I love those songs. I love everything you just did. Let me get your phone number. I want to work with you. And about 2 weeks later, he called me on a Sunday. He's like, hey, man, you ever thought about being in a duo? And I actually said, like, hell no, man. What's going on? Like, I never really before, but he introduced me to Leo.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I met Jimmy in Miami. Originally from Roatan, Honduras, a little island off the coast of Honduras. So that's how I got into country music. Is my dad, raised me on country. Like, that's how I learned how to play music. Listening to a bunch of George Jones. George Jones, like the king in that island. Yeah. So I met Jimmy in Miami, and he was recording with Pitbull, the artist Pitbull. So I used to work with him, playing the bass guitar and his musical director. And Pitt told him about me, so we met in the studio. We hit it off right away. Showed him a couple of my songs. He recorded a couple of them, put it on his album, and it was great. And he called me like he did with him. He called me 2 weeks later, hey, you want to be in the duo? I'm like, I never thought about it, but I'll try it. I mean, if it makes sense.
Yeah. Crazy story, man.
It is crazy. And then you guys have to meet for the first time, and I'm sure you have to bring your guitars together, and they got to see if it works, because you're amazing independently, but we got to see if this works, right?
Right. It actually, like, we met, like, we FaceTimed each other just to say what's up. Like,
technology.
Yeah. And then we wound up, Leo flew to town, and Jimmy was like, hey, Leo's flying in this day, y'all meet, whatever, you can go out to dinner or whatever, and then the next day we're getting in the studio. We're going to see how this goes.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
We literally walked into the studio with some songs and started cutting scratch vocals the first time we ever sang together.
I love
standing beside one microphone, closer than this, and we're like, just started singing scratch vocals, and everybody was like, oh my God.
I know. It is pretty incredible.
It was just a crazy moment. It was here we go.
Yeah.
I want to talk about those vocals in a minute, though, but I know Tyler's going somewhere, but please, don't let me forget to talk about your vocals, okay?
Gotcha.
Yeah, because I was just going to say the same thing. Like, so you guys just connected instantly, or have there been ups and downs? Because I know
pretty much from the FaceTime.
Yeah, pretty much from the FaceTime.
Jump Street.
Can y'all edit this? No,
we can edit it.
We can, but will we?
I've been wanting to say.
It doesn't matter. No, so like when me and Leo first FaceTimed each other, we're like, and it answers, and we're like, oh no, we both were smoking a joint. We're like, yes, it's on. And then, but no, man, like one of the funniest things when we got out on the road together for the first time, we pulled out the same cologne, and we're just like, no way,
Cool water.
just instantly.
Oh, that's very
Chanel
cool,
Blue.
man.
Chanel Blue, yep. And then I joke and say Leo's the only friend I've ever had I can share clothes and shoes with. So I forgot my boots at Carolina Country Music Fest, and I had to borrow a pair of his.
Wow.
I had an extra pair,
So everything just clicked, man. Like we are a true duo too. So like, he sings, I sing, we sing together. There is no one voice, and that was the main thing we wanted to do when we started. Was to really highlight both of us individually and then both of us together, and we've never
cool,
even
man.
had an argument over a conversation of who's going to sing what. Like, it just flows, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. And I'll say this vocal thing is that when I would watch you guys, as we were doing a little research about our interview, I would notice that you could very seamlessly sing harmony and then jump back into unison.
Yes.
And I'm like, that is it's that's like a family that's been together, right?
Yeah.
It's very amazing, and I think I'm super appreciative of being able to hear that from two guys that you kind of seem like you also have the same resonance, but you can actually shift it. It's a beautiful thing, man.
Yeah,
It's
that's
awesome.
pretty crazy.
Thank you.
It's funny you say that because we get that a lot. People be like, it sounds like y'all have blood harmonies or something.
Yeah,
We're
blood
like,
harmony,
We
yeah.
do, man. We do. It's like, it's crazy. But we'll even, on like one song we wrote together, mid-chorus, we just flip the harmony, like right away.
That's crazy.
Like, I'm singing lead, he's singing harmony, and then just like, whoop. And like, you can't even, even on the recordings, you can't even tell the way our
That is
vocals
awesome.
blend. Like, we'll tell somebody, listen to this, I'm singing lead here, he's singing harmony, and then there's where it changes.
Yeah.
Like, I can't hear the
They're
difference.
like, fire the mixing engineer. We don't need him.
It's weird.
So, you guys met what 2019, 2020?
2020. It would have been either late 2020 or early 2021 maybe.
Okay.
Golly, dude, time
I
is
think it was late
since
2020.
COVID. Time has been a tough
since
deal.
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned earlier on social media today is Saturday.
Yeah.
That's how
I know. Yeah.
I'm not the one that feels that way.
I'm like scrolling through and somebody's like, Saturdays are the best. I was like, hey Leo, it's Saturday.
Saturdays
The
for
other
the
day I
boys.
thought it was Wednesday, but it was
Yeah.
it was Friday.
Andy, our radio promo guy at the label was like, Leo, it's legitimately not that day. And Leo's like, yeah, it is. We travel so much, man. It's just like every day's the same and every day's different. You know,
Yeah,
it's
because you're
weird.
different day, different city, but like doing the same stuff that you guys love. Especially since you guys, met late 2020, early 2021. It's been like nonstop ever since. Like, especially coming out of the pandemic, it's just like meeting for the first time. It's just you guys are blowing up. Especially with your new song "About Damn Time," which is a banger, by the way.
Thanks,
Yeah, it's a
man.
banger.
It is a
It's
banger.
fun.
So, how does it feel being like Jimmy's first artist over at Jab, or being the second artist over at Red Street?
Oh, it feels good, man. I mean, it's all hands on. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
we feel like we are maybe kind of like the breakthrough artist in both scenarios. You know, if we
Yeah.
I mean,
can
that's
be.
what we're shooting for.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you guys, the way you're handling social media, though, I want to tell you is that easy for you? Because you make it look so easy.
We're just being ourselves, pretty much. Like,
Dude, it's absolutely amazing.
we didn't know that shit some of that shit even work with because we have a guy that
Just keep it rolling. It's all good.
Kirk's like, can y'all think of any other ideas? I'm like, what if we mix natural light and Sprite and tell people it's good? and then we did it. We're like, it actually is good. There's no
You
way.
guys got your own drink.
Yeah, that's just it, man. We just whatever we can think of, have some fun. And, and Kirk, our buddy Kirk, he's got a little company called No Name. So I always say it's so clever, KNOW, No Name. So take some no names until they know your name.
Exactly.
But he's our buddy. He's been with us from the very start, and he just helps come over and just draw ideas out of us, and then he's there to help film and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Cool,
I
man.
feel like you guys fell into the perfect situation, being able to grow as a duo as well as with Jab or Red Street. Like, you guys are all growing together because everything's so new, and that's probably perfect because you guys can trial and error and just see what works, what doesn't work.
Yep.
There's no Universal or Sony, for example, that they have a step that you guys gotta follow. You guys make your own path, and it's so awesome how you guys stay organic and just be yourselves, because that's how you gotta you're gonna get fans, especially here tonight. Fans love just artists who are down to earth themselves. Awesome. Especially very active on socials. They love that shit.
Okay.
And
Well,
then,
that's like with the label thing, man. There was a couple labels that, and we won't name anybody, but they want to put you on like an 18-month track to release one song, and we're like, not a chance.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we did one single with Red Street, and now we're getting in the studio on Monday, and we're about to start releasing a song a month come March.
Yeah.
So
That
it's
is
like,
insane.
yeah, we're ready to get
That's
music
awesome.
out. That's what we
Like,
want to do.
hey,
is
we're
feed
ready to
people
go,
music.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
that.
no stifling your creativity there, right? If
Exactly.
anything, it's going to put it on steroids, right? I love
Exactly.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
now, when it comes to like writing or like everything, do you guys have the same similar like taste in music, like love story or pop, or it's just like just country, like good vibes, like this crack open and beer?
Yeah, pretty much. Like we go off of like a lot of the true stories.
It's
Yeah.
all over the place,
Yeah.
really. I mean,
It's
we
whatever
don't
we
set
feel
any-
that day.
We don't set any limits for what something has to sound like
Yeah,
or be like or
I love it.
anything. It's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
whatever we're feeling in that moment. If we get going on it and we like it, we're gonna finish it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were actually we just signed because we write a lot together. We write a lot with other people in town and stuff. But even on the road, like he brings his stuff out to do demos, and we'll like write in the hotel rooms and stuff. But we just signed our first pub deal, and we're excited because we do have such a broad range of what we like
Yeah.
to write. I mean, we were playing some songs for the publishing company the other day, and it was just like, even us, we were like, wow, that's so
we
much
forgot
different
about it. Like,
sounds
oh.
coming from all over the place because
Yeah.
every day's a different day. Whatever you
Yeah.
write.
Plus,
down.
you guys are good guitar players too. I see tasty licks. I see a lot of you guys. A lot of people who do this for a living when they're by themselves, they don't even have room for that in their song. You know that they'll be off
Right.
time, but you
Right.
guys bounce off each other vocally
man.
and acoustically. It's amazing. man.
Nice. Thank you.
You welcome. You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
You deserve it.
Big musician right there.
Yeah, I love
That's
it.
the big
These
musician.
guys, man.
I'm learning.
See, perfect. You guys can like learn and grow together.
Right.
But I know we got to cut this a little bit short because doors are about to open, and we'll let you guys do your pre-show ritual. So, last question.
Okay.
What can fans like expect from you guys this year? Like, so it's like new music once a month. You guys are saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
are you guys going on tour?
Yeah, that's right.
Album, EP? Like, spill the tea.
Yeah. Definitely,
Twisted Tea.
Definitely Twisted Tea. Shout out to Twisted Tea.
Let's go.
I'm still not sponsored. Although they did reshare my video.
They did. Right? Yeah.
We'll work on that for you.
Yeah. I did a video where I like went in the gas station. I filmed my hand reaching for a water and then just like closing the door and grabbing it. Staying hydrated.
Marketing genius. All right.
Anyways, what to expect this year, man? Definitely music. We are getting in the studio on Monday, this coming Monday, January 30th, with Dan Huff. He did our first single, and we were honored to work with him. And then he said, "I want to be a part of Neon Union." So, we're getting back in the studio to cut like 5 songs with him. So that'll be an EP separate from our full-length album.
A full-length album coming out this
So
year too.
We're
Oh
like
my
so
gosh.
we're thankful for
Go
our
get it,
label.
man.
We're
You
thankful
guys
for
are
our
awesome.
label because they're letting us do a whole side EP with just Dan Huff, and then we're going to do a 50-50 album with Dan Huff, and then Jimmy is going to help produce some of the album.
my
too.
and we're
God.
co-producing.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we're going to help
That's
co-produce.
awesome.
So.
That is sick.
Yeah, man, it's going to be awesome. Lots of music this year.
Dude, that
Yeah.
and then I'm assuming a tour following the album.
We're working on it. We've got
Okay.
a lot of dates coming up, just festivals coming in and stuff. And right now it's been all radio, man. We shout out to country radio. We just put our
Absolutely.
first song to country radio, and
Yeah.
we're playing some
Yeah.
shows for all the stations and
There you
stuff.
go.
We got a couple opening slots. We got a couple with Scotty McCreery.
Yep.
We got one with Hardy.
Wow.
And we're just working on trying to land a nice.
Busy.
Yeah, we're busy, man. It's fun.
Nice
though.
That
big
is
tour,
so
yeah.
fun.
Yep.
I mean, if you guys are free, June 2nd, June 3rd, come on back up. We got a little festival outside, and
Okay.
it's a perfect time for you guys. About damn time.
Hey,
There you
we're,
go.
if we're free, man.
We'll stay in
Sign
touch.
us up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
sir.
But let's drop your socials so our fans can follow you, so they
Yeah.
can keep up in touch with you guys.
Absolutely. Yes.
Instagram, Neon Union Music.
Yep.
Twitter.
Facebook, Neon Union Music.
Everything. Twitter, Facebook,
Yeah. Spotify. Please follow us
TikTok,
on Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify.
And if you have Amazon, if you have an Alexa, say, "Hey Alexa, play Neon Union." Apparently that's important these days.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, everything, man. We're excited. TikTok, though. Yeah, we have a lot of
On
fun on
TikTok.
TikTok. Yeah.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thanks for having us,
Awesome
man.
interview.
Yeah,
Thank you, guys,
thank you
man.
guys.
Thank you.
Till next time.
Awesome.